All right.
Your team is
I think we're live now. We should be live anyway. All right. We're very sorry we had to,
Your team is
the surest path to ruination.
Pend or delay the impending violence. We had to take care of the technical issues. Let's not forget we are still in Nigeria, so things like that are bound to happen.
You should.
But I guess the important thing is that we've resolved it, and let us see if Otsusuki and Houseki no Kuni are going to give us a game 3 in today's match. And yeah, we can already see Yuzong and Fredrin are going to be burned out straight away. Interesting.
Your team is picking.
I've been waiting for too long.
Your team is picking.
We're going to see a carry ban, Sicilian ban, and then first pick for the side of Otsusuki. We are going to see that glue from Doc Real. Yeah, definitely. Houseki no Kuni are not going to go for this Guinevere pick. Well, let me not say definitely. Have they logged that? No. I think they are going to go for the Martis again. The Martis actually was not bad. Houseki no Kuni actually won the last match. We are sorry we missed that because of our technical issues, but they took the Lord and they were able to get a push and end the game. And you can see here, I think Gray might just want to lock in that he's Melissa. It was connection issues, my sir, but I think hopefully it has been resolved now, which is why we are just going to stream the second game at 480p to make sure the same thing doesn't happen again. Yeah, sadly Otsusuki lost, and there's still I think this looks like one of those games that is going to end in a 2-1. Who is going to have the 2 we don't know, but definitely I feel like Otsusuki are going to do what it takes to get this game 2 and just fix that thing here. We're going to see a grand jam. No, it is going to be a high loss. Surprisingly. Now whether this high loss is going to be Roam or jungle, we don't know. I don't know. I feel the Leo mod should be the jungler, but it was the same thing that happened in the last game. Right now it's just a flex pick. Salvi, Houseki no Kuni won game 1.
Your team is banned.
Which I was made for.
So right now I think we are going to see this Leo mod looking like a flex pick. And the good thing is that even the high-lows can actually go to the jungle, can roam, and worst case scenario can actually do that play in the EXP. Houseki no Kuni won game 1.
Your team is picking.
But they are going to lock in that Faja again. That's Kaja again. And I guess they want to roll with this Valentina here. Very interesting. Houseki. They didn't win, they won game 1.
Your team is picking.
Okay, so yeah, of course, Gray is going to lock that. Well, sorry guys, there's nothing we can do about this, but just let me know if this stream is still live. I think it should be. Or if there are any issues going on, whether it's Jackie or stuff, you can just inform us. But yeah, this is the lineups that both teams are going to be using right now. You have to say, even though sadly Houseki no Kuni didn't lock in that Mattis, I was hoping to just, the game is going to be a flurry of meta picks, but they are not going to lock in that Mattis. They are going to go with that Grandeur jungle, using the actually going to be using that Demon Slayer emblem. Surprisingly, I don't know. I feel since Granger's buff, they actually made him to be able to clear waves much faster, which made him a more viable pick in that jungle. But anyhow, let's see how this game 2 is going to go here. Reading on that Granger jungle, the Hylos is going to be. Yeah, Hylos is going to be the Roma, and yeah, you can just see, which means Kaja is going to be going to that EXP lane. Oh wait, what? Okay, I really don't understand what's going on right now. Is this a mid lane Kaja? It is a mid lane Kaja. Wow, this is very, very interesting. We are going to see. Okay, so it's Kaja mid, Rome and this, and Lunox gold. Very, very nice, very nice. I love, I think this is one of the things we all love to see, that's that mix of play. This is nice. I actually love how the picks have come in. It's giving me M4 vibes right now. There will be a game 3. Honestly, I don't know about that, because the picks from even though it's might be a flex, but at the same time it's a very, very solid one at that. I think if they pull it off, it's going to work, and they might actually be able to get something done with this. And already is going to, already Dexter is going to eat up that Leo mode and get the first kill. Pop that emote, man. Let them know you're back. Lovely positions here. You can see Otsusuki just getting the position, getting into the enemy jungle. Take 1 or 2 camps from them. It's allowed. Doesn't matter. And I think they are even going to go in, try to put a bit of pressure on the blue buff. See, maybe they can at least force a retreat from him. Are they going to? So far, the game is looking very, very good. Hopefully, the flex picks coming from Houseki no Kuni is not going to be their downfall. Up here in the top lane, I think we can see probably this is a gank coming up, but no, it's not going to be a surprise anymore, as Kufra is going to reveal the position of that Granger, and now Melissa knows she was in danger. But no, Kufra here charging that S1, but it's not going to do anything with it, and immediately he's just going to use that Daytona's welcome on the Kaja, not even caring about the fact that Kaja is okay. It's not even the Roma, so if he actually does get the Kaja right now, I think it's going to be a good trade. But no, with the help of Hylos's ults, they are going to be able to disengage from that smartly and just move on to other objectives. I think as far as this EXP lane is concerned, Glue should have a very, very good time against the Leo mod in lane, and you can already see once again they are going to try to pressure that blue lane, and he's actually going to get the blue buff, Granger's blue buff. I think this is one of the downsides of flexing that assassin jungle. But you can see here Leo mod trying to get something, but immediately gets eaten up, spat out. Blue here with the split looking for potential candidates that he can possess. I think he is going to get, he might just end up settling for the Hylos. No, he doesn't settle for the Hylos. He's not able to get anybody, and Glue is going to fall. The damage from Houseki no Kuni, too much for them to handle, and Dexlin and this guy Dexlin and Glue are actually going to fall there. Radiant trying to get the amount of damage that Lunox is doing here, absolutely shredding the Blue, followed by 4 kills here straight away. this Lunox is going to be a determining factor in this game. Honestly, she's doing so much damage, and since most of the players of Otsusuki are really high HP, heroes, it's going to be tough, honestly, for them to handle this. But let's see how it goes. Another solo kill on the top lane. Oh my god, I think we need to pay more attention to this top lane, because this is the second time Lunox is than Melissa. So good job there, good job from the Lunox being able to keep that in control. Yeah, Grandeur jungle emblem, surprisingly. I wonder where that choice came from, but you can see here, I think something like an engage from Kufra, but no, he's just going to back away after that. Lunox here again. She's not going to do anything. Yeah, Divine Judgment onto the jungler for the side of Otsusuki. Ooh, lovely immune there, just getting out of that Daytona's welcome. But yeah, oof, this is looking very, very tricky, very, very tricky for the side of Otsusuki. Engage there coming in from the Kufra. He tries to follow it up with the ult, but is immediately stunned by that Valir. Oh no, not the Valir. Okay, he's stunned by the Hylos. The Hylos actually stuns him, stopping him from getting that ult, that engage going. I think bot lane, surprisingly, Leomord has actually taken a turret there, probably because of the amount of deaths that Blue has had. So he was able to just capitalize, take advantage of it. And as far as objectives are concerned, I think Houseki and Kuni are doing a good job at controlling the map, taking those objectives, and just keeping everything under control. That Lunox, they have to shut down on time. That Lunox is going to be causing a lot of problems for Otsusuki, and I really, really think they need to pay more attention to her right now, because the amount of shred she brought into that second turtle fight was actually scary. It was a very, very scary amount of damage, and you can already see Lunox has gone ahead to take that gold lane, and it is going to fall. Daytona's welcome here from the Dex lane, from the Barat, and they are just going to ignore that turtle for now. And considering that team, Blue trying to wrap up has gotten Grandeur. I think Grandeur is definitely going to fall here. Dex is able to secure that turtle. Overall, a good and beautiful team fight here from Otsusuki. Lunox, seeing if she can get something done there, she pops the Brilliance actually and is able to get that. But now Blue is going to capture that Lunox and really shut the Lunox down, which is exactly what Otsusuki need right now to bring them back into driver's seat. But look at here, Divine Judgment on that Dex lane, but he's able to make it out alive. Yeah, the game is 1-0 right now, and oof, Valir here, man, just being as annoying as ever, stopping Kaja from whatever it is he was trying to do there. Oof. It's a good, I think, as far as the game is concerned right now, it's really, really good that they were able to get that. It was a very, very vital shutdown. It's good that they got it onto that Lunox, because she was actually beginning to style and really cause them a lot of problems. And I think as far as objectives are concerned, Otsusuki have been able to get a turret there at that top lane, that top gold lane. So it's going to give them a bit more freedom and just help them, do more on the map right now. And you can see, even automatically, you can already see them being more aggressive, playing more in front than before. And Kufra trying to get something done here. Daytona's welcome there is going to, but look at Lunox there, man. Lunox is actually doing a lot of bad things for this guy. See her chasing Dexin all the way back to the turret, and is actually able to, kill him. Let's just see how it goes. And you can see here, look at the damage coming in from that Lunox, and I think Blue might actually fall here. No, he makes it, but why did he come back? I guess that was reflexes one, so just coming back to his death. And while all that was going on, Houseki and Kuni were actually able, to get that Lord. Kufra here charging up his S1. Is he going to engage? No, he is not. They still have that Lunox there. It is not a good idea. Does it? Okay, lovely 3-man set there, but I don't know if his team is there to back him up. Divine Judgment there coming in from the Kaja. and ooh, you can see a lot of non-precedented plays here. Melissa here is going to push that Hylos back. Yep, Hylos is going to fall immediately after the Lord. Once again, Houseki no Kuni fighting and losing a member after taking the Lord. Yeah. Blue, I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't know what Blue can do here, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be doing it right. But well, it's trying to do something now, possessing that Leo mod, just being a pest. I think that will actually provide enough distraction for them to defend this. However, they are going to lose this tier 2 turret and also going to lose most likely the tier 2 turret. Lovely engage. They're coming in from the Kufra. Is able to get the Grandeur, and this is looking very, very dicey. Lovely use of the Lord though. I think it was a good push. They were able to get. This is bad. This is bad. Leo mod is going to fall. They're very, very unnecessary, trying to recall right in front of that inhibitor turret. But however, all tier 2 turrets for the side of Otsusuki are actually going to fall, funny enough. And this is basically like a replay of what happened in the first game. All that's left now is for Otsusuki to take the Lord, push and get all and one inhibitor turret for the side of Houseki, and then we're going to have like a deja vu kind of thing. But so far, not looking very, very good for Otsusuki. I think for one, the Lunox is actually causing serious problems for them right now. This Lunox is just shredding everybody right down to the ground, and it was a good pick at the end of the day from them. And considering it's not just the hero, it's also the player, knowing when to back down, when to engage, and just making good work of it. And engage here, the 2-man S1 is going to come here, but look at the damage that Lunox is dealing out right now. You can see just going to pop that brilliance, use it to get out of danger, and this is basically what Lunox has been doing all along. Just getting there, poke them a bit. She's going to go in, dive, uses that jump to get into the back line. Blue here trying to get up to Lunox. I think he's going to get her. Lunox actually uses the freeze. Oh, she's able to use that brilliance just in time. Is Lunox going to make it out? No, she is not going to make it. Blue is going to get that kill off on Lunox. Meanwhile, 3 members on the side of Otsusuki are going to fall, but in return, they were able to get 4 kills from Houseki. So I think at the end of the day, we can say that was a good trade, because now they will actually be able to, get this Lord if they wanted to. Hylos is back, yes, but so will Kufra. Kufra will be back really, really soon. And I think if Glue plays this right, yeah, zone out that guy. Definitely Grandeur is not coming anywhere near here. Just get your ult onto the Hylos, it doesn't matter, but he is not going to finish it. This is going to be a 50-50 battle. Dexin is going to get that. Daytona's welcome there onto the Hylos. I think Otsusuki just needs to fall back here. You can see that Lunox is already coming, beginning to do what Lunox does. Flickers in for that kill. Shots doing them a lot of value right now as far as the grand scheme of things are concerned, because I don't know, I just haven't seen how effective the Leo mod has been in the game, in team fights and all that. But anyhow, so you can already see Otsusuki is going to try to counter push, and yeah, so basically this is giving me game 1 vibes. Lovely engage there from Kufra, able to get that stun in. Lunox is going to pop that brilliance and escape with her life actually right on time, and you can see the revitalize from Hylos there, actually giving a lot of value to all the teammates, helping them to stay in that front line and actually defend and not lose any inhibitor, just as I said it. So basically this is exactly the same thing that happened in the first game. They lose, they start, they take the Lord, they come back, get 1 inhibitor, get okay. So now they are going to see maybe they can end. I guess Blue is going to be a determining factor in this. Another team fight here going up. You can already see Leo mod with that vengeance doing a lot in the middle of them, but Blue is able to pull him back, mess things up. and just basically spoil the whole. You can see here Lunox again with that frozen. Ooh, I think this might actually be GG. No, I don't think Glue able to pull Granger back out of there. They actually get the kill. Granger can't defend this, and this is going to be 1-1. Lovely comeback here from Otsusuki. Good job. 1-1, and we are going to have a game. Notice that they were actually in the lead. Probably got a bit too overconfident, and then let's Houseki no Kuni just come back and do them another comeback. So, but anyhow, let's just prepare for game 3 and see what it has to offer us. Alright, thank you for giving me that update on the stream, status with us.
Your team is banning. Your team.
Yes, rightly so. We are going to see Glue first ban here.
Your team.
There's a reason why Glue was pick or ban, honestly. Basically pick or ban in the M4 series. And but when you say you are pros and you're not going to ban Glue, things like that happen to you. Because Glue was actually a menace at the end, you know. The mid game you didn't really show, but at that end he really messed up the positioning of Houseki a lot and just forced, you know, a lot of things to go wrong. So we're going to see a carry and a Yuzong ban wide, and the Glaive and Glue are going to be banned for the side of Houseki no Kuni, and straight up they are going to first pick that Fredrin. Interesting. So apparently Sicilian was not a priority pick for Houseki no Kuni, and I really hope they are not going to regret that decision right now, because we all know Otsusuki wants this game and they might just let Grey go. Oh, not this side. So Grey is going to lock in that Clint here. Is this going to be another Faramir side lane game, guys? Faramir is going.
I am the power of light incarnate.
Yep. So most likely, I do not think they are going to. Yeah, definitely they are not going to want to, you know, let this Fredrin go anywhere apart from the jungle. So it is going to be the Martis going onto the EXP lane, and you have that Kaja most likely is going to roam again. But I don't know. As far as the last game was concerned, I don't think having Kaja in the mid lane was a bad
Your
idea.
team is banning.
You know, like that. And wow, Otsusuki are going to lock in that Fulvius. No, there are dashes. Oh, actually, there are a lot of dashes. You have a lot of dashes on Mattis, Fredrin, even Kaja. So and then even Sicilian's S2 can actually also count as a dash. You know, it procs that it has that displacement. It can, you know, cause displacement, which also counts as a dash. So I think Fulvius' pick here was not bad. It was not bad at all. And I think if they want to complement that, considering the fact that they don't have a jungler yet, Houseki no Kuni should probably ban that Akai. But they go for the Barat ban instead. I think Akai was going to be something Otsusuki are going to prioritize here. So either Akai is going to either roam or jungle, but they might want to pick that Akai just to, you know, give that Fulvius more to work with. But no, they are going to lock in the Kufra again. Interesting. Are we going to see an Esme pick here? Esme is supposed to counter the Fulvius though, so I guess it won't be such a bad idea, but at the same time they already have that Mattis sadly in the EXP lane, you know, for them. So they are going to lock in the Loi and the Bruno.
Your team is
That is
picking.
another not so bad dash. So this is going to be a really tricky game here for Houseki no Kuni with the picks I'm seeing. Otsusuki actually potentially can cause them a lot of problem, and he's going to be Dexlin on the cloud. I think with this we know that there's going to be violence, there's going to be action. I think Dexlin, you can already hear how excited I am to see this Claude, this Dexlin's Claude, man. I think I have to say is one of I so much respect, you know, Dexlin's Claude, and I think it's going to be a problem for them to handle. It's like, okay, 50% we won, but at the same time we should know that they do have a lot of heroes that can actually interrupt the claw right now. They have that Kaja, they have Fredrin. Fredrin is like a walking CC machine, and there's actually a lot of CC here that can mess up Claude, you know. So let's just see if it is going to be a skill issue, and if Dexlin can actually turn this around and, you know, get it done.
Smash them. All troops deploy.
Carry would have been much better. Yeah, Claude, Dexlin on that Claude. I guess he was saving this. It was like a trump card that he was saving. Yep, it is going to be the Claude jungle, not just any Claude jungle. It is going to be Dexlin's Claude jungle. I think it's a part of this last game that where everybody is going to look out for. And you can already see in the top lane here, EXP people just doing EXP things, and nothing much happening here. Just gold laner staying in the bush, and already the first little is going to come up and is going to be secured by Zan on that Fredrin. I think in the last 3 games, have we seen 3 different junglers for Houseki no Kuni? It will seem like they are also versatile, and they can, you know, this just easily switch roles out, and anyone can jungle. But well, let's see how that's going to go. Yeah, Claude into a divine judgment, man. That is, it is going. I don't think it's smart, honestly. I think, like, basically all Kaja has to do, you don't use your divine judgment on anybody. Just let Claude come and get him. that's basically it. And as no matter how good Claude is, at the end of the day, he's still squishy. You can already see some of the CC there coming in, and they are going to try to get him out. This is going to be what Claude is going to be dealing with throughout this game. You know, you have the CC from Fredrin, the chain CC from Fredrin, then going into the Kaja's Divine Judgment. This is going to be a very, very tough game. It's going to be a real test to see just how insane Dexlin's Claude jungle is. And you know, already Phobios trying to get something here almost, but no, he's going to force Martis to recall. And yeah, let's go. Stream is skip. Alright, so this is going to be the first turtle of the game. I think, yeah, they have a better position, but Sicilian Fredrin there using his retreat too early, not having anything to do, and immediately Sicilian just going to slap that turtle to the side for Otsusuki. And you can already see here this Phobios jumping really helped them, especially in this early part of the game where they will need this. And I think, yes, it is another, no, okay, sorry, that my bad. So it's another kill there, so that's 1-1 on the board. Both teams have secured 1 kill each. He's not, he's already overextending, and he knows that he's definitely not going to use the BMI to just dive straight into you know, into Kaja or something. You can see here Phobios trying to force something here, but it's going to take a lot of turret damage. Immediately he's going to jump back in, but Divine Judgment is going to pin him down, stopping him from going anywhere. Good odds there, and ooh, Martis is going to chase Dexlin all the way to the back line and actually get that kill off on him. Very, very nice there from the Martis. And then at the bottom lane here, a bit of action, probably they are going to try and force this, but Sicilian is already here. But is that a good idea for Sicilian to come? Sicilian is going to, actually that was a good idea. Sicilian doing reasonable damage already so early in the game, and that gank is going to be one that goes so wrong. They are going to lose 2 players, Kaja and that and the Martis are going to fall there. Damn, Sicilian with the slaps, man. Those bad impacts, they are hurting so much already, and we are just barely 5 minutes into the game, and it's already so much. I think this turtle, second turtle, is also going to go to Otsusuki. Good job, you are going to secure that pretty easily. And you can see here the difference between the 2 junglers. Actually not much. Fredrin just got to level 7, and that Dexlin is on level 8. Steady farming, keeping things up. Yeah, lovely timing there from Sicilian. Actually came and saved the day. Yeah, man. Say dive like a turret, no day. Never expected it. The score is 1-1 right now. This is going to be the final game. Phobios here, I guess, trying to do something, just see if he can poke that poke down Martis there. Oh, another engage there. Oh, but Loyi is able to make it out of there with that flicker, even though she does get stunned, but at least she doesn't get stunned in somewhere that is bad enough. And Kufra here in a bit of trouble. The chain CC coming from Fredrin, and the kill is going to go. Claude does pick up a kill up there, actually. Kill on Martis by Claude, and another one in the mid lane. Interesting. So Fred is just going to stay here, defend this turret, and see what he can do. But you can see Claude immediately not wasting any time at all. The moment he sees that he has gotten what he came for, just going to leave and continue farming. And see here, Louis is actually being a nuisance to them because you have that Kufra always staying in front, and she's just using her S1, splashing powder to everybody, man. Just being annoying. Kaja here, he knows, of course, he knows that they can see him. Conceal play from Kufra, trying to engage, but no, it's too late. The third total of the game is going to go to the side of Houseki no Kuni. And you can see here, Claude being very, very aware of things going on around him. And just playing the safe game, gets the damage on. Kaja trying to get him with that conceal play, but he sees that, uses the BMI to get out of there immediately. But they are actually going to lose Kufra, you know, in that exchange. Yeah, I think Dexter always playing like he always seems personal, man. Like, I need to deal with this guy. Or Louis, and, you know, she's the powder girl, man, splashing that thing all around the place. And we're going to see a play here. Nope, you're not going to get. You can't get him that easily. Phobios again. I feel prematurely, you know, using that ult, but he's going to look at the position that Dexlin at that backside there, away from anything. You know, the fight is going on in front of the turret. He goes to the back with that BMI, uses the ult, man. Very, very lovely positioning there from Dexlin. I think it was actually that is why we say it is not just any Claude, it is Dexlin's Claude. So let's see how it goes. Lovely engage there. They were able to get. I don't think that turret is going to fall. However, they have the Fredrin there defending it, but it's 3 members against him. They're probably trying to push this, and you can already see Loyi coming to give backup, but immediately she just lands in Sicilian's S2 there. But she's going to be fine. And yeah, Otsusuki losing turrets, actually 3 turrets from them have already fallen. So I guess what we are all waiting for right now is for that Claude to quote unquote come online. But ooh, man, the amount of CC that is pushing these guys up and down, it's actually crazy. And Dexlin is going to fall there. Bruno trying to go for this kill. Yes, take those balls to your face, man. There's nothing you can do about that. You can't escape. Your turret is not going to protect you, and it's going to be a wipeout for Houseki no Kuni. Lovely play there from the Bruno. Damn, that was a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And already you can see Phobios is going to pick up the Ice Queen's wand. Otsusuki is looking very, very tricky for them right now because, man, they actually they don't have any turrets left. Like, even though they seem like they are playing really, really well, you know, but they are just not able to convert anything into objectives. And the gold lead here, the 4k, almost 5k gold lead, is beginning to show for it's an engage there from the Kufra. He's able to get Loyi, and she's going to fall, not after causing a bit of problem, but eventually she's still going to fall. A lot of kills there. You can see Dexlin coming in with that ult, able to get back out of danger, and Sicilian has been slapping away. Bro, the damage from that Sicilian is actually very, very scary. And you can see here Mattis is just going to fall back. They got what they wanted. That's all. You don't need to force anything else. To me, definitely OTK has that late game security. You know, right now Dexlin has the DHS and the golden staff, and then, you know, that's winter and wind of nature just for security. But just one set from this Kufra could potentially, you know, destroy Houseki no Kuni's day, to be honest, because they are going to be busted down so quick. They have the Claude, they have the Clint, and that Sicilian. That is a lot of damage, if you ask me. I think that's a lot of damage. And with Fovius jumping up and down, and oh man, that would have been a good set, though there wouldn't have been a follow-up, but still. Otsusuki just, defending, trying to play the smart game. No need to, force anything that they don't want to. Yeah, this is probably the late game. I guess subsequent team fights now are going to, help establish if Otsusuki can actually, truly make use of that late game. You can, bro, look at the damage coming in from these guys, man. Look at Mattis immediately getting melted, a defensive teleports there from Loi, just trying to get out of danger. You can see Dexlin, perfect range again, clearing out those minions, getting out of there before it's too late. And Clint has picked up that Malefic Raw, which means I'm a Dexlin Claude simp, in all honesty. He plays really well on that Claude, and it's tough, to just not accept it. So, but at the same time, things are not looking good for them, in all honesty. Things are not looking good, but it doesn't change the fact that they do have that late game, quote unquote, insurance. But Fredrin here tanking a lot of things, and yeah, Bruno seems to be the one doing. It's going to be a retro battle, and Dexter is going to come up on top, uses the retro, uses the BMI, goes into the back, clears up. Oh my god, lovely play here, lovely play. I'm liking this. I think Divine Judgment here from, I don't think that was a good idea, was it? Yeah, but okay, he's going to make it out alive. Trying to get that Divine Judgment onto the Claude, but Claude is going to be fine. Lovely retreat there. It was a very good retreat, perfectly timed from Dexlin. Lovely play. So now once again, this is beginning to look like a replay, almost a replay, not exactly the same thing, but still very close to deja vu, similar to what happened in game 1 and game 2. And you can already see, man, the damage, even though it's not just the Claude. The Sicilian and Clint are dealing so much damage. It's very difficult for you to, it's difficult for them to do anything. But Kufra here in a bad position, and is going to fall for that. But I think the thing now is, if a play here from Loi, they are going to be able to get that Dexlin. Lovely play, unable to get away from that CC. Perfectly timed there, good play there coming in from the Loi, being aware of where the danger was and be able to shut it down. So now, if you wanted to say, okay, who do we prioritize on the side? There are actually a lot of damage dealers, and there are a lot of damage dealers on the side of Otsusuki. So you can't say just take out the Clint, they won't have damage again, or just take out the Claude, they won't have damage. But at the same time, it's a very it's tough. It's tough for them, honestly, to pick who to actually focus on. But I guess they will figure it out. They will figure it out eventually. Let's just check out the builds here. Yeah, Dexlin is almost at full build. He has gotten that brute force, and I think the brute force is actually good for anyone using it right now, considering the fact that now it has that buff on the now it has the cooldown reduction. Engage here coming in from that Kufra is going to be able to get one person stunned, and look at the damage pouring in. Dexlin here with that ult, being able to do and stay safe from everybody. Mattis is going to fall, and wow, beautiful engage there from the Kufra, letting opening up the map and just giving Otsusuki room to work with. I think the good thing about them right now is that they have the damage, so any kind of engage, any kind of CC, and immediately Kufra gets that stun onto them, everybody is going to fall. You can see Clint there, Clint and Claude, melting that Lord down. And man, yeah, the Bruno actually really needs to buy that Window of Nature right now, if he doesn't have it already. He doesn't. By this time, he should have it. because that Claude, you already know Claude is going to be doing you a lot of damage that you can't do anything about. So bro, why no wind? Get that wind of nature, my G. And even the okay, Loi has already gotten the winter truncheon, so that's good, but you do need that, although it might not be able to save him from a lot of things, because we should also remember that you have Sicilian slapping you from the back. So Kufra is going to charge him with that S1, just hit, disengage, not going to force anything for now. But look at the damage from Sicilian, forcing all of them back. The slaps are going to get on that Loi, forcing her to go back. Just didn't know how to take it all the way into the late game. And you can see here, the MVP is not even going to be for Claude. Is going to go to that Sicilian. This is why you don't leave Sicilian open. But I guess they thought they could handle it, but apparently it didn't turn out as they thought it is going to go. So good game from Otsusuki. Lovely play from Houseki and Kuni. Honestly, they did well. They did very, very well. Sadly, you know, it didn't turn out that way. So we will be hoping to see Otsusuki again next time. But GG.